performance marketing leader with SapientNitro, one of the many publicist agencies here at the conference this week. And I'm going to tell you the very short story of, or the very short version of the story about how we use data to revolutionize a client's situation from a contraction in revenues to double-digit growth. Ideal Image was one of the first to specialize in laser hair removal, and they rode the wave to big success until about 2012, when new technologies decreased the barriers to entry for competitors. A flood of new players meant price-slashing advertising. The market had become commoditized, so much so that their revenue year-on-year shrank by 6%. As you can see, advertisements at the time featured race-to-the-bottom pricing. Ideal Image had no choice but to respond with a similar approach. When Ideal hired SapientNitro as its digital agency of record, they were in real trouble. It was imperative that we reverse the decline very quickly. How could we differentiate the brand from its competitors? Solving this was essential to the health of the business and to its future. Although it played a crucial role, data was not the only solution or way to turn the situation. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I have a cold and I'm stuffed up and my nose is affecting my mouth. Data and data science were not alone responsible for the turnaround. The solution required an intensive cross-domain effort. So what was our turnaround strategy? First, we created a distinctive brand identity. We expanded the service portfolio, and you'll see what that means in a moment. We elevated the communication strategy beyond just discounts. We decreased acquisition costs by increasing the channel mix beyond business as usual broadcast radio, which the client had depended a lot on in the past. They were very skeptical of digital. And here comes the data. We employed both media and customer intelligence, historic and real-time performance data to predict outcomes, to validate the strategy, and to optimize. So you can see that we re-energized the brand, breaking through the competitive clutter with a new fashion-type image. You can also see services other than laser hair removal. Additions included tattoo removal, cool sculpting fat reduction, and injectables like Botox. We expanded that service portfolio for three critical reasons. One was the concentration risk associated with laser hair removal. The second is that business was highly seasonal because laser hair removal is not viable in warm months. And third, and most importantly, we wanted to expand the target audiences. And that also had the benefit of being able to cross and upsell previous customers. So these are all very important strategic foundational elements, but the secret sauce was, of course, data. So let me show you. My slide looks different. So we used our approach. We used Sapient's cloud-based customer 360 environment to develop what we call an intelligent ecosystem. So we federated data from SapientNitro's AdServe platform, BridgeTrack, with the client CRM and financial systems. We devised a channel mix optimization model, eventually turning it into a tool that is now used across the organization, and you'll see more about that in a moment. We improved predictability through forecasting using that model I talked about. We're delighted to say that we have been within 5% of actuals every month for the past 18 months, all while we were growing at a clip anywhere from 22 to 72% year on year. And we enabled always available measurement for our internal team so they understood not just their influence on leads, but actually revenue. and for our client team, so they always understood how much we were obsessed on outcomes. So how did we get creative with data? We had 6 years of basic key performance indicator data, but several of the dimensions essential to optimization were missing. As soon as we got involved, we were able to bring things together in about late 2013. We added very granular performance data that is delivered through our AdServe platform, BridgeTrack. Thanks to close collaboration with the client, we were aligned on KPIs that you see in the left column. This was the starting point for the schema of our intelligent ecosystem. Everything is designed to key off what we call a guest ID. This is a data element that already existed in the client's data set. So our next step was to work with the client to create a guest ID generator that fully synchronized with theirs. And that's something that we're able to use at the very moment a media respondent completes an inquiry form or makes a telephone call. We got really busy building the data pipes and processes that stitched everything together every night while we slept. Optimizing to business impact required an examination. Sorry, this is not my latest presentation. This is outdated. So the one I have has a little bit more detail, so I'll verbally describe this. Optimizing to the business impact required an examination of every channel, publisher, and even venue combination because each exhibits sometimes dramatically different behaviors. In addition to all the media dimensions like channel, creative concept, offer, we also incorporated seasonality, geography, and even net margin using the client's data. Our model applies a comprehensive channel mix optimization algorithm based on historic and real-time performance data, and it enables the rapid production of multiple scenarios and it automatically identifies the optimal. This is how we got so close with our forecasting every month that we've been doing it for the past year and a half. Not only did we revolutionize the channel mix, but by increasing digital, we created a bigger addressable audience. After the model's worth was proved, we programmed it into a tool, something that is now used across the organization. And by design, this tool is a living model, supported by actual results and flexible to almost any, I think that means...
That's just about out of time there,
yes,
Laura.
Okay.
Great.
So let me just flash in front of you the infographic that the client asked us to produce. It's a poster size that they showcase in headquarters. Revenues went up by almost 50%. Media ROI, same thing. Cost per leads, down by 30%. We blew out every objective we have. And our impact was so monumental because of the tight integration of our systems, the close collaboration with the client, and again, a sense of ownership and an obsessive focus on outcomes.
Great. We're just about out of time.
Yes.
Thank you, Laura. Really
Thank you.
appreciate it. Give her a round of applause.
Thank you.
Thank you.